Many thanks for staying with us. Of course, it's still Politics HQ on News Central Television. We now continue our sit-down, or the sit-down I had with the Aare or Kakanfo of Yorubaland, that's Gani Adams, which of course, the first half has now gone viral. Now we will be showing you the concluding part of that conversation. Stay with us. Welcome back. It's still Politics HQ on News Central Television. I still have my guest, Iba Gani Adams. Thank you for your time, sir. All right, you said quite a couple of things, in the first half. You did say that some states, particularly within the Southwest, needs to be vigilant. You mentioned some states that, should be within that radar of vigilance. You said Oyo, if I got you correctly, Lagos,
Ondo and Ekiti.
Ondo and Ekiti. Let's look at the efforts of these states, over the years to sort of create. We've been talking about the state police. We know that there's the Amotekun Corps, for instance. Would you say that looking at what is ahead, are they properly equipped to be able to stand gallantly toe-to-toe with these bandits?
The federal government did not grant Amotekun to have the modern equipment to secure their state. I'm talking of gun. The level they allow was just pump action and just local gun that some local hunters are using in the forests. 2, there's limit power they have. They can't prosecute to certain levels. 3, when you have a serious crime incident as a call, there is limit you can involve on it without informing the federal police. Amotekun have tried their best in their level, but we need to upgrade Amotekun to state police. Not only state police, we need to have local police. In US, most of the university have their police. Students that are involved in any criminal matter, they charge them to court through their police.
There are also calls that people too should be allowed to
they have their train station police too.
Do you think people too should be allowed to carry arms to protect themselves?
The level we have in Nigeria, I want to advise that they should give license to ordinary citizens to carry arms. But when we have a very good structure of policing, everything will be sorted out. Even in Lagos, kidnapping is happening in some location in Lagos. Ekpe, Lekki, Aja. It's happening there. Some part of Ikorodu too. And apart from kidnapping, thefts. In Lagos, we see that the majority of organized landlord associations, they shut their gate by 11 o'clock. Nightlife have been taken away from Lagos. Unlike before when we were young, you will enjoy yourself tonight. You will be coming to your house. The gate will be open.
All right.
In our estate here, by 9:30, the gate in front of the express have been shut. If you are coming here by 12, have been shut. Only a landlord have been allowed entrance to the estate.
All right.
And most of the big deal is being struck out in the night. Abiola said for you to be a billionaire, you must prepare to do a night meetings. And in the situation that they have kept us in the house, that you have to be in your house with your wife by 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. How will we struck this? How many people have security orderly?
All right.
That will follow them home.
Because we're already racing with time, the U.S. Did hold congressional hearings on Nigeria. And of course, this has been, on the front radar when it comes to international conversation. What do you think of the interference of a country like the US in our security architecture?
We need external support on this issue of insecurity. Not only US. We are appealing to international community to our rescue.
Does this mean that internally we are powerless to hold this?
Definitely we are powerless. People are being killed like a chicken. Definitely. We don't need to pretend about these issues. On Monday, a vice principal was killed and 25 female students was kidnapped, abducted in Kebbi State. The second day, Iruku. Now today, in a community in Kwara State, 2 people was killed, 4 people was kidnapped. Daily basis. This issue happen on the daily basis. Before, people always enjoy their traveling from Lagos to Abuja. It's 8 hours, 9 hours. On luxurious buses or small bus 18 passenger. But today, it's only few people that can travel by road. The cost of airline, if you want to travel by flight, which is always been 100,000, 120,000 now, it's about 350 economy. And a lot of people cannot afford that. They will prefer to go on road, but there's no security. From Owo to Okene, that was a dark spot, and government did not even have power to resolve it. And it has been happening like that for the past 12 years. From Owo to Okene, even luxurious buses that have 2 guards with AK-47, sometimes they suppress them. We are talking of leaving a commercial city of Nigeria to federal capital. From Abuja to Kaduna, it's another serious problem. Do you know how many times terrorist strikes within Abuja to Kaduna? Even in the federal capital, there always be a kidnapping issue.
If you were...
So when we are, let me answer your question.
Okay.
I watched the Congress for about 3 hours. We need US support. We are not saying US to come and create a military base in Nigeria. US have information that we don't have. They have intel that we don't have. They know the abode of this criminal more than us. They have enough equipment to dictate where they are. And they know they have the history of terrorists in the West Africa. Don't forget, 4 months ago, US raised alarm that Nigeria should be very careful in any military base that terrorists can strike at any time. And they raised alarm that all the coastal areas of Nigeria are besieged by terrorists. The third one, they said terrorists have infiltrated the entire West Africa. Go and see the statement coming from the chairman of ECOWAS today. He said terrorists. He acknowledged it today in the media that terrorists have infiltrated the entire West Africa. And US said it about 4 months ago. And from their information, they said 2025 alone, the terrorists have struck about 450 times. 450 times this year alone. And I'm very sure Nigeria will have a share of 300 from that. This is not Nigeria of our dream. This is not Nigeria we fought for as an activist to attain democracy. Before night party always be a usual way of our activities. Before in Nigeria, we don't normally do afternoon party. People will shower and leave their home 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. and start a party 12 a.m. and the party will end like 6 or 7 a.m. That was what we met when we were still young. The only place I saw that now is Europe, when I travel to Europe. I'll be shouting, let's start this party. They will say, Oga, Aare, this is not Nigeria. We always hold our party in the night. There's no security threat here. We can drive anytime. Nobody will come and harass us. And truly speaking, program, their party, even their conference sometimes start 1 a.m. Well, who will correct? The hall that you are holding that party, they will shut the light on you by 9 p.m. that you have to leave. If they give you grace, that's 10 p.m. The only place you can see that is the 5-star hotel, like Eco Hotel, Pera Palace, that have enough security in their hotel. But all the halls that did not have enough security, you can't see a party holding there in the wee hour. So definitely, if you can't secure yourself, you have to call people upon to come and secure you. We will not allow these people to come to our house to be slaughtering us, because we want to protect the interests of our politicians. Nigeria's security have been politicized. Nigerian security have economic undertone. Most of the places that we have these terrorists have a lucrative solid mineral that some foreigner and Nigeria, high powers Nigeria, empower them with guns, food. Most of the time, they bring this gun with chopper and food as ammunition. There was a video I saw 2 hours ago. The terrorists were shooting on Nigerian army with chain of ammunition. Do you know how much they are buying? One ammunition now. A ammunition of AK-47 will not cost nothing less than 2,000 naira per one.
That's the bullet.
A bullet.
2,000 naira
per one.
For a unit.
Well, for one, only one. And you see someone have a chain of about 500, wasting it to the bush, not even a human being. And they were happy about, why are they getting that resources? Go buy it. South Africa, major income was solid mineral. 3 ways of income. South Africa has 3 ways of income: solid mineral, tax, and tourism. But the solid mineral represents 70% of their income.
All right.
70%. And the budget of South Africa this year was $140 billion. The budget of Nigeria this year is just $34 billion. Nigeria now neglects solid mineral, allow criminals to be mining it, and the money was not going to the national treasury. And the money is going to individual and foreigner to perpetrate different crimes and cause security threat.
All right, Iba Gani Adams, it's been a pleasure having this conversation, and definitely we hope that something is done as soon as possible.
We pray for that.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Well, of course, that's a sit down with Iba Gani Adams, the Aare and Kakanfo of Yorubaland. In case you want to, of course, catch up with that interview, you can follow up on our YouTube page. That's at News Central TV. You can also choose to follow us there on social media. You can choose to follow me personally at Dakbo, at Digboye. Until I come your way tomorrow, good night. Up next is Tonight.